Today, our group will present about the transportation in offshore oil and gas. Our title is Optimized Transportation Logistics in Offshore Support Operation. Subtitle that is Hatching, Efficient, Coordinating and Safety in Transport. Our member there are eight. There are Hanif, Izham, Nurul Shakira, Farahanim, Amirah binti Sofi, uh, Anu Amirah Husna, Farhana Syakilah and Ahmad Indab Al-Bahaki. The first one is definition. Offshore transportation in the oil and gas industry refer to the movement of personnel, equipment and material between offshore facility and onshore platform in or installment. The vital logistic process involves specialist vessel, helicopter or other means to transport personnel and cargo from offshore location where oil and gas exploration, drilling, production, and maintenance activity to take place. The goal is to efficiently and safety facilitate to move the movement of resource to support offshore operation. How about the importance of transport is firstly it about accessibility. Timeline transport of personnel, equipment, and supply ensure seamless operation, reduce downtime, and enhance productive. Second one is operation continuous. Is another key point. Reliability transport is the lifeline that keep the offshore activity running smoothly. The delay can lead to the significant financial loss. Safety is important. Efficient transport is not just about getting people or material to the location. It's about rapid response during emergency, quick evaluation or medical assistance depend on well-managed transport system. Cost optimize failure. Streamline process, minimize delay, reduce idle time and optimize fuel consume. Crucial factor in cost efficient to remote operation. Maintenance is a big part of the evaluation. Transportation facility, the movement of maintenance crew and equipment to the remote site, ensure the longevity and reliability of offshore facility. Think about workplace well-being, provide reliability and confirm means of travel contribute to job certified in rotation, particularly in industry with challenge work condition. And not forget about the environment. Optimize transportation, reduce the ecological footprint, minimize fuel consumption and emission association with reaching this remote location.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To my doctor, my name is Ahmad Indar Al-Bahaki bin Zaidi. My number matric is S63158. Today I will talk about types of transportation vessel. In oil and gas industry, there are several vessels in oil and gas transportation. For example, like supply boats, crew transfer vessel, platform supply vessel, helicopters, drill ships, and jail-up rigs. For roles and functionality, for platform supply vessel, is they deliver essentials like fuels, water, and provisions, and often support platform maintenance and construction activities. Second, crew transfer vessel. They ensure the safe and efficient transfer of workers, especially in situations where helicopter might not be suitable. Third, supply boats. They carry items such as drillings, fluids, spare parts, consumables, and general cargo required for day-to-day operation on offshore installation. Fourth, drillship. It is equipment with drilling rigs, wheel control system, and other necessary equipment to explore and extract oil or gas from beneath the seabed. And five, j-up rigs. They can be towed or self-propelled to different locations, enabling exploration and drilling in various offshore fields. Thank you.
Alright, for the next part, we have planning and coordination. For the planning, the role of effective planning refers to the process of carefully planning the step required to achieve the desired objective efficiently and effectively. In the logistic content of offshore operation, effective planning includes three important aspects. First, precise time distribution planning. Delivery schedules and logistic activities in a timely manner is an important foundation. This includes identifying the best time to send supplies to offshore sites far from land. Second, we have a wise resources allocation. Good planning involves using available resources wisely. This includes optimal distribution of ship, machinery, labor, and fuel. For example, planning the use of ship or helicopters in the most cost-effective way to ensure supplies to offshore platforms. Third, we have a risk reduction. This aspect involves the identification, assessment, and reduction of risk during logistic operation. This includes identifying hazards such as bad weather, security threats, or technical problems on board. Example of action taken include the preparation of emergency plans, the use of proper safety equipment, and implementing procedure to overcome risks that may arise. For coordination between land logistic, ship operation, and offshore site requirement refers to effective coordination and management between logistic activities that occur on land, ship operation, and requirement at offshore site location. In the context of Petronas, their land logistics are responsible for planning the delivery of fuel, essential equipment, and equipment to offshore site. First, we have planning and proposal. At the initial stage, the land logistic division will plan the delivery schedule based on the needs of the offshore site. Next, we have ship operation. Involve the management and operation of vessel that include the delivery transportation of goods from land to offshore location. This includes ship schedule planning, cargo distribution, navigation safety, and ship crew management. Next, we have offshore site requirement refer to direct needs on offshore platform or site, such as oil drilling platform or gas pumping station. This includes operational equipment for supplies, food supplies, safety equipment, and other special needs required for daily operation. For example, for planning and coordination in Petronas company, is in offshore operation, Petronas play an important role in planning and coordinating transportation to ensure timely delivery. For example, Petronas may plan a delivery schedule to ensure the oil supplies, critical equipment, and other equipment reach the offshore platform location according to the set operating schedule. Coordination between the company's logistic department, transportation contractor, and offshore operation is essential to ensure the smooth and speedy management of shipment. They include stock management, delivery schedules, as well as monitoring weather condition and other risk factors that may affect transportation operation. By planning and coordinating carefully, Petronas and other companies in the oil and gas industry can improve efficiency and safety in logistic management.
For vessel scheduling and route optimization, Petronas, a Malaysian oil and gas company, faced challenge in scheduling offshore platform shutdown, which a fundamental asset management in capital-intensive process beside industry. To optimize freight composition and routing plan scheduling for offshore supply operation, specialized software can be used to reach an optimum flight of vessel and a schedule of routes for each vessel to be repeated. Additionally, schedule optimization techniques such as mixed integer linear programming, MILP, single objective genetic algorithms, SOGAS, and non-dominated sorting genetic algorithms, NSGA2, can be used to mix net present value NPV or minimize project time while accounting for weather delay. Resource limitation in simulation, Petronas also has a offshore self-regulation management system, OSRMS, that ensures safe and efficient operation of facility. Anthem DSO is an example of logistic schedule software that can optimize offshore drilling activity by coordinating multiple resources, running what-if scenario, and updating schedule in real time to deal with real-world operational disruption. By embracing this technology in implementing effective schedule plans, Petronas can enhance their supply chain operation in customer certification with minimized downtime and minimizing productivity. Petronas can employ optimization strategy to enhance fuel efficiency and safety in offshore transportation. One approach is to utilize voyage optimization algorithms, which can provide an optimized ship routes for an expected times and of arrival (ETA), with wheel plans, waypoints, and sailing speed to guide actual ship operation. Additionally, the company can consider optimizing freight routes by analyzing factors such as fuel cost, tolls, stops, vehicle capacity, distance, and customer demand. Furthermore, Petronas can employ the use of route optimization software to identify the first and most economical pathway for its transportation freight. By implementing the strategy, Petronas can reduce fuel consumption, minimize downtime, and improve safety in its offshore transportation operation.
Loading and offloading procedure. Detailed process of loading equipment and supplies onto vessel. First is preparation and planning. Define the scope and quantity of equipment and supplies to be loaded. Ensure compliance with safety and environmental regulation. Plan for efficient loading to minimize downtime. Second, equipment inspection. Inspect all equipment and supplies to be loaded for compliance with safety standard. Ensure that all materials are properly packaged and labeled. Loading equipment into vessel. Use specialized loading equipment such as cranes to lift and load equipment onto vessel. Follow proper rigging and lifting procedure to prevent accident. Securing cargo. Secure the loaded cargo with appropriate restraints and lashing to prevent movement during transit. Ensure that weight distribution is even to maintain vessel stability. Documentation. Complete all necessary documentation including cargo manifest and safety certificates. Record details of the loaded cargo for tracking and compliance purpose. Offloading procedure. Arrival and positioning. Coordinate with the offshore rig to ensure a safe approach and positioning for offloading. Follow established communication protocol for coordination. Safety briefing. Conduct safety briefing with the offshore rigs personnel and the vessel crew. Review emergency procedure and communication protocol. Offloading equipment. Use appropriate equipment such as crane or lifting system for offloading. Follow strict safety guidelines to prevent accident during the offloading process. Securing offloaded cargo. Ensure that offloaded cargo is secure on the rig's platform to prevent movement. Remove restraint and lashing carefully and safely. Quality checks. Perform checks on the offloaded equipment to ensure it meets quality standard. Report any damage or issue immediately. Documentation and reporting. Complete offloading documentation, including a record of equipment received and any issue encountered. Communicate and successful offloading to relevant parties.
We'll also have learned about the specialized cargo handling and transportation, whether it is heavy machinery or hazardous materials. Careful planning and strict safety compliance are essential during operation. Special cargo is defined as cargo that requires specific procedures to be received, handled, and loaded. Oil and gas logistics includes the movement of drilling equipment, extracted natural gas and crude oil are refined products between locations. The first part is handling and transporting specialized cargo are involve carefully planning and compliance which establish safety regulation. We have three heavy machinery, transportation modes, and hazardous material. The first one is heavy machinery. Heavy machinery refer to the anything that weighs more than its permit limitation. When handling product, cutting agreements normally need to be made for ground equipment and loading unloading procedures. Therefore, clearance is needed to the acceptance of big shipment. Second, transportation modes. Transportation modes refer to the different ways by which goods or people are transported from one place to another place through land, air, or sea. For example, other modes are through pipelines for gas or oil transfers, cable for internet or energy supply, and space for satellites, making the appropriate discussion guarantee effective and safe transportation. That is hazardous material. Hazardous material is item that pose unreasonable danger to safety are classified as hazardous materials. Utilize containers that have approved document delivery truly, and transporting hazardous items has less hazards when certain procedures are followed. Furthermore, by means of specialist cargo handlings, we may also the significance of appropriate handling and safety protocols. The first significance of safe handling technique and precaution is ensure the safety of your employers. Ensuring the health and safety of employees has significant importance. Effective management and safety procedures help create a safe work environment by lowering the risk of accident, injuries, and hazard at workplace. The second one is can protect machinery from damage. This is can be increased by management materials. By doing this, businesses can avoid causing damage to their assets and can save money by not having to buy expensive new ones. The significance of safe handling technique also can be able to increase the efficiency of loading and unloading operation. Operational tasks can be made to work more efficiently by implementing appropriate safety measures. In conclusion, appropriate handling and safety precautions are not only required but also an investment in a reliable, efficient, and safe future for every sector of the economy.
In the recent years, the offshore drilling industry has witnessed a revolution in communication technology. The rise of advanced communication tools has not only transported the way offshore drilling operates, but also greatly increased the safety, efficiency, and productivity of the operation. There are three communication used. The first is satellite communication. Satellite communication has revolutionized offshore connectivity, providing reliable and uninterrupted communication even in remote location. This technology offers high-speed data transfer, voice communication, and video conferencing capability. The second is fiber optic networks. Fiber optic cable offer high bandwidth and low latency, making them ideal for connectivity solution on offshore platform. Besides, fiber optic networks are less susceptible to electromagnetic interference and can withstand harsh offshore conditions. The third is IoT and sensor integration. The Internet of Things
IoT has made inway into the offshore oil industry, enabling the integration of sensor and device for remote monitoring and control. This data can be analyzed to detect issues before they escalate, ensuring optical platform performance and reducing downtime. Benefit of communication technology on oil rigs. The first is improved safety and emergency response. One of the key advantages of communication technology on oil rigs is the significant enhancement it brings to safety measures. With innovative communication system in place, workers can quickly report incident, raise alarm. The second is efficient workflow and increased productivity. Communication technology has greatly streamlined workflow on oil rigs, allowing for seamless collaboration and improved productivity, like real-time access to vital data and information. The third is cost saving and improved resource management. Also delivers significant cost saving and improved resources management for the company operating this facility. Reduce travel costs for expense.
For the next is challenges and risk management. Have two is one common challenge in offshore transportation and strategy for risk mitigation and mitigation plan. First is therefore one is common challenges in offshore transportation. One, time zone difference. Time zone difference can be a challenge for offshore outsearching, since there are various offshore outsearching destinations to choose. For example, if the American company is working on the East Coast, there can be 10-hour time difference depending on offshore worker they choose for a job. This can make communication and core business simply difficult. For other challenges is scheduling meeting. The time difference when want to do meeting, they cannot do but time different. The second is lack of trust. This is because when company outsource to another offshore country, they often worry about the quality of the work that will be delivered, as well as whether or not they will actually meet their project deadline. Many companies are hesitant to outsource work to offshore outsearching destination because they are worried that the work will not be done correctly, or that confidential information will be leaked. Third is language barriers. For example, miscommunication and misunderstanding can lead to frustration on both sides and can ultimately impact the quality of the work that is delivered. The last one is lack of skill and expertise. When companies outsource work to development partner, there are often anchor problem with quality and communication of offshore vendors. Sometimes the offshore worker in other countries do not have the skill or expertise to do the job properly, which can lead to poor quality work. And company that outsource work should make sure that they are choosing a partner company with skilled worker who have good communication skill. For the next is strategy for risk mitigation and mitigation plan. A mitigation plan is a backup plan designed to address unexpected event or risk that could impact the project timeline, budget, or quality. A contingent plan is typically implemented when a specific risk event occurs, and it outlines a series of actions to be taken to mitigate the impact of the event. A mitigation plan is designed to proactively identify and address risks before they occur. A mitigation plan outlines strategy to reduce the likelihood of a risk event occurring and minimize its impact if it does occur. The key difference between a mitigation plan and a mitigation plan is that a mitigation plan is reactive, while a mitigation plan is proactive. Mitigation plans are used to address risks that have already occurred, while mitigation plans are used to prevent risks from occurring in the first place.
To conclusion, economic growth, efficient transportation system are vital for economic development, enabling the smooth movement of goods and people. Accessibility, transportation connect regions, improving access to markets, jobs, and essential service. global trade, effective transportation networks facilitates international trade, fostering economic ties between countries. For job creation, the transportation sector generates employment opportunities from infrastructure development to logistics. And lastly, environment impacts. Sustainable transportation practice can motivate environmental change damage, reducing pollution and promotion eco-friendly alternative. Thank you.